It's the same reason why Lizzo and all these other women, like, they not, people will fuck you, but that don't equate to us wanting you, or especially even wanting to be with you, or make you our wife or whatever. No, your behavior. We don't care what you accumulate. We're about sick and tired of having to stress this to y'all and paraphrase to all these different women in different languages, and that we don't care about the things in which you have gathered and accrued. Like, you feel me? Like, we don't care about all your accolades. We don't care about your land, your businesses, your bank account. And that's like, some of them like, you just saying that because you ain't got it. First of all, we ain't even go there. I do got it, right? Let's say I didn't. Before I had it, I still didn't care. Let's say I lose it, I still don't care about that. If I see you, I care about you being on my program before I care about you, you know, having 4 properties that you're trying to just keep on talking. How about your femininity? What you gonna do for a man in my world? See, that's what I'm saying. So it go back to the disdain. I'm telling you, fellas. So if that woman don't even respect her daddy, if she don't even, when I bring up that conversation, it's touchy. It's touchy to them. You know what I'm saying? I was like, and this woman, like, she was just randomly talking to me, and it's like, dang, why is she talking to me about this topic? Do she want me to bring it up? She's like, you know, I hope you don't be exposing all these different women to your kids. First of all, you just assuming and just presuming all this crazy stuff. But I said, okay, since you want to talk about that, okay. Because she said, yeah, because what I'm doing, like, she basically said in her life, what she doing around her kids is the better way to do it. And I'm like, you're single. Like, no. No. I tell my kids what I'm living is not an ideal life in terms of relationships. Like, I'm supposed to, especially like with y'all, I was probably supposed to be married and all of that, right, at this point. And I let them know that it's not ideal. Y'all don't tell y'all kids that. First of all, you don't tell your kids that you're not living an ideal situation. Do you stress to them, listen, don't do this? Now X, Y, and Z, I am doing good. So don't say you just gotta. I'm not saying you gotta go and tell your kid that you're a loser, right? And in every way, don't be like me. Be the antithesis. No, be the total polar opposite of me. I'm not saying that. Don't tell them that. Well, unless it's deserving, and they need to hear that you're a total loser, and you probably even shouldn't be caring for them like that daily. But anyway. At that point, for those examples of those sorry deadbeat mothers, but for the ones who holding down the fort, right? With your village, with your husband, or with your, like, specifically mothers, but the single mothers right now, right? No, you got to tell them that I'm doing it wrong, and because, see, a lot of y'all is just so removed from marriage and being around a healthy marriage generationally, like. This generation, the last 20 years, the 20 years before that, it was no father like that, like talk about. You feel me? They not spoke about in a good way. Men, when you meet a woman, bring this topic up. Now, if you just want to smash, maybe not. That might put on her feelings, and no. But if she trying to get with you, if you just want to end the conversation or go ahead and get to a different height of your relationship, because it's not going to always end it. For a small percentage of great women and real mature women on this particular topic, not that you ain't mature in other ways, but this particular topic, they gonna be like, dang, they gonna have to take that seriously. These questions that you're gonna pose to her, right? So once again, you're gonna pose to her questions about what? You're gonna pose to her questions about her dad and the relationship with her dad. I don't even give a damn if it's like, if she grew up with him and it seems like they got a good relationship. It's like, no. If they want to talk to you about some uncomfortable stuff, you have to bring this up. And not just that, not for that reason. That's not the initial reason, and that's not the prioritized reason as to why, right? Why is because you vetting her once again for her to be something more serious in your life. And you got to see, because most women, that's one of their biggest walls. that they got this situation that they got looking at men fucked up. You see these crazy women who actually not crazy, because like, you can be crazy and not touch nobody and not be perceived as crazy, be the most beautiful person in the world. But anyway, so crazy isn't like more of a vibe and action. It's what you do. It's not what you have accumulated and what you look like. But first of all, so no, you can be somebody who perceived as something, but you know, to people who understand and looking at your real actions, or people who are experiencing you every day in an adverse way, they think otherwise. They're like, I'm on crazy. My daddy, so yeah, you know, first of all, you got to be a person. A lot of them not on that. So this ain't for every woman. This ain't for every single woman. This message right here is actually for the women who actually want to get better in this way, right? But you know, so see, I'm the type of father that, no, I tell my kids, nah, if you ain't gonna plan on being gay, you're gonna want the opposite attention, you know, of you're gonna want attention naturally from the opposite species in terms of male and female in this race we call human, in the human race, right? So you're gonna want that. You gonna want to place good too. You like, who want to do bad in life? You know what I'm saying? Especially in this category, right? A lot of us are, in terms of, it's like credit. It's like we ain't utilizing our credit right. A lot of us ain't got our stuff together right. So for the ones who doing right, that's all fine and dandy, right? But guess what? If you can't learn nothing from them, they don't need to be in this conversation either. Like we don't want to talk to y'all. If you ain't gonna teach us how to get that, you know what I'm talking about? The real way. But anyway, so always know that it's a way out. There's a way out of everything, but I'm an optimist though. I ain't pessimistic. I don't think that thing is just doom and gloom. Like when you get to a certain point, oh no, it's over for you. No, it ain't. Options. You got options, fellas. You got options, ladies. So don't let your little group of friends, circle of friends, which need to be aligned, because they lied to your ass. It don't need to be a whole circle. Need to be aligned because you need to beeline from there. You don't need to be around them. But anyway, don't listen to them because they hating on you. Like who? Like, okay, how many fat? Okay, this is just another example, right? Another analogy. Your friend's fat. All of y'all fat, but it's different size of fat. This one way rotunda, real big. Sharonda, she big, but this one here, she thick, but she the finest. She don't want to get the most attention, but she big too. You know, Shonda over here, you know, is, you know, she getting up there. You feel me? So different heights, different top. But all y'all need to lose weight, right? Obesity, right? Obesity cities, thighs and coochies and titties. All right, but what? So it's one of them finna get married. This the one. Let's say this the one who done lost weight first. Another one, she motivated. She right behind. And two more, they getting fatter. Listen now, this life. Do you really think that they gonna be happy for the ones who get married and for the ones who losing weight? It's gonna be hard for them to do it. It might be an inkling. I'm like, hey man, I like that. They motivate me. I can do it. You know what I'm saying? I probably can do it too. That ain't gonna be all the conversation though. Like some of them percentages of women, like let's say it's 10 different women in this particular group, right? It's layered. You feel me? Some of their situation is the same, some of them, but all of them are obese to a certain extent, right? Even the ones who look like, dang, even her, yeah, I'm talking about all different scales. Like, she fine. She's slim thick. She's skinny. That's what I'm trying to say. So we marginalize in terms of how our body's supposed to actually be viewed, and not even be viewed, but be judged, and because we don't know, because it's just like a not marginalized. It's like graded off a curve, right? So we never really gonna know the true average. There you go. Right, you know. Yeah, don't accept it. If you can't pick your woman up over the altar, you don't need to go over the altar with her.